What do we want our children to know and be able to do as whole children, as the whole aspects of a human being?
My name is Roxanne Luna. I'm currently an open heart recovery nurse in Albuquerque, New Mexico. I'm also a brain education instructor, and I've been teaching here at the Zuni Middle School for about 3 months now.
We have 222 students in our school.
It's a lot of memorizing, a lot of cram it in, push it out.
By narrowing the curriculum only to a few core areas, what we're seeing is we're not addressing other aspects of the child.
Native American communities are still very deeply rooted in their cultures. However, some of the younger generations are starting to drift from values and the culture.
They don't just have mathematics, science, and English in their heads. So what we're trying to do is redesign and restructure what we're doing. And the brain education program has been one aspect of it.
I get to see the kids and how hard it is for them to open up and be comfortable with themselves. There's a separation between teacher and student. And it's really hard to close that gap or really get them to participate if you don't get on that level, play with them.
Just learning how to, for the students to learn how to control their impulses. They're adolescents, and I understand that, but thinking before they say something that's cruel or negative, not acting out, not being so impulsive with their actions, you know, throwing something or hitting somebody, that they will know through brain education to maybe stop and think before they act.
I've used a few of the poses on my 6th graders, and the sleeping tiger works great. And they'll do it and they'll be like, how long do we have to hold this? And I'm like, 2 more minutes. And they'll be complaining, and then all of a sudden they'll be quiet.
One of the things that the brain education program has done for us is really change the attitude and the practice of how we discipline children and how we work with them to settle down their emotions and sometimes their misbehavior. I have to reserve Wednesdays for student hearings for disciplinary purposes, and for the last 3 weeks I haven't had any.
When I first started, I noticed that the boys fought with each other a lot and said a lot of profanities, but now they still play, but not so rough, and I haven't heard as many profanities.
The brain education helped me by remembering things more longer, remember assignments when things are due.
After that brain education class, my grades were going up because I was concentrating more better for some reason and relaxing.
I saw that my attitude was changing. I used to get in trouble a lot, but now I'm just not getting in much trouble anymore.
The girls were very, very shy, and they didn't have a lot of eye contact, but now they're a lot more outgoing, they laugh more, they communicate well with each other, a lot more confident, a lot more open.
When I started taking brain education, it helped me focus on my core subjects.
Like before, I was more stressed and I wasn't talking to my friend very much. Right now, I'm always talking to my friends. I feel more happier and relaxed and energized.
I think if it was like a little part at the beginning of everybody's day, maybe 10-15 minutes, it would get them into the mindset of, we have a job to do here, we don't need to be messing around, this is what we need to do today.
Brain education would really offer a lot of benefits to not only young children of different ages, but also to community members of various ages as well.
For the use of IBREA, I want to see it increased. I really do. I'd like to see it go more school-wide, and then I want to also see my teachers adopt it so that they will use it in their classrooms. I think it's making a difference for some of the kids. I know it is.